Hello and welcome to Replacement Player Baseball. Today the Cubs and Reds are facing off for Game 3 of a 4-game series in Wrigley Field. For today's game, the Cubs and Reds, who have split the first two games, are going to see Chris Sale pitching for the Cubs today. He's making start number 18 with a 3-4 record. He has a 3.94 ERA and a 1.24 WHIP. The Cubs lineup is going to be slightly altered as Thairo Estrada is going to come in and play second base today, which is going to mean Correa will lead off, Santana will bat second, and Buster Posey is going to do the catching, and he is going to bat sixth. So, for the Cubs lineup today, it's going to be Correa, Santana, Rizzo, Bryant, Harper, Posey, Estrada, Springer, and Sale batting ninth. For the Reds, Luis Castillo will be on the mound. He's making start number 22. With an 8-7 record, he has a 4.41 ERA and a 1.31 WHIP. The Reds lineup will be Senzel, Friedl, Suarez, Moustakas, Adolfo, Van Meter, Gregorius, Barnhart, and Castillo batting ninth. It is 83 degrees, quite a bit warmer than the last couple of days, and the wind blowing out to left hard at 12 mph. And now it is time to get today's game underway. Chris Sale on the mound for the Cubs with a 3-4 record. He has an excellent ratio of 15 walks to 95 strikeouts. The Cubs really looking good in acquiring Sale for basically nothing after the Red Sox had given up on him earlier in the season. Sale now looking for the sign. The Cubs 1-1 so far with the Reds in this series, looking to pull out the series win, hopefully taking 3 out of 4. Sale delivers. There's a liner into left. Going back is Santana. That's going to be off the wall. Santana picks it up. He fields it. The throw goes to the cutoff man. No, it goes directly to third base. And the runner is, I believe he is safe at third. So Senzel has a leadoff triple here in the top of the first inning. Friedl now the batter with a runner on third, nobody out. Here's the 1-ball count and the pitch to Friedl. And he lines that one right at Bryant at short at third base. However, he drops it for an error. Man, that was going to be a double play. Bryant could have caught that and stepped on the base before Senzel got back, and instead, the error allows the run to score. So there's still a runner on first. Nobody is out, and Suarez is the next batter here in the top of the first inning. 3-1 is the count. Sale delivers. That's a liner into right field. Harper has it. He throws to third. The runner advancing. The throw is late. And that is going to be another single as the Reds now have first and third with nobody out in the top of the first inning. Sale now facing Moustakas. Here comes the first pitch to Mike Moustakas. And there's a drive to left. Chasing is Santana. He makes the catch on the run. The throw comes home. And the throw is late. So the run scores. There's now one out in the inning. The Reds now own a 2-0 lead. And Micker Adolfo is the next batter. Top of the first inning, one out, one man on, 2 runs already in. Sale pitching with a 2-2 count. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. And now Sale gets the strikeout with the fastball at 97. That brings up Josh Van Meter. 2 outs, 1 man on. Sale trying to work his way out of this inning. Here comes the 1-ball pitch. And it's a pop-up to the left side. Coming in is Santana, and he makes the catch to end the inning. So the Reds score twice, taking a 2-0 lead into the bottom of the first inning. Correa now facing Castillo in the bottom of the first. Full count. Here comes the pitch to Correa. And that's a grounder towards short. A diving play the shortstop has. He throws to first, and that is out number 1. Nice defensive effort there by the shortstop to keep that out of the outfield. Santana now the batter with 1 out, nobody on. Here is the pitch to Danny Santana. and he grounds it in front of the plate. The catcher pops up and has it. He throws down to first, and that is out number 2. Rizzo the batter with 2 outs, nobody on. Full count pitch to Anthony Rizzo. Here it comes. Rizzo grounds it up the middle. The second baseman has it. Excuse me, that's the shortstop playing basically right next to second base. He throws over to first, and that will end the inning. So the Cubs go down in order. We go to the top of the second of a 2-0 ball game. Gregorius facing Sale to lead off the Reds half of the second. Here comes the first pitch, and Gregorius pops it up deep to left field. Going back is Santana on the warning track. He makes the play for the first out of the inning. That one carried a long way. I think the wind had a factor in that. And now Barnhart's the batter with 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 is the count. Here's the pitch to Barnhart, and he pops it up to center field. Springer coming in. He looks up and puts it away for out number 2. Castillo now the batter. The pitcher comes up with 2 outs and nobody on. 2-2 is the count. Sale delivers. Strike 3 called. That was a letter high fastball, and Sale is out of the inning. So we go now to the bottom of the second, 2-0 in favor of Cincinnati. Chris Bryant leading off against Luis Castillo here in the bottom of the second. 2-2 is the count. Bryant swinging and missing for strike 3. That's not going to help atone for that error earlier in the game. So Bryant heads back to the dugout, bringing up Bryce Harper with 1 out, nobody on. Here comes the first pitch to Bryce Harper. And he lines that one into left field. That's going to be played on a hop, and Harper has a single with 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. Posey now the batter, 1 out, 1 man on. Here's the full count pitch, and that is low for ball 4. So Posey draws the walk, which means that Thairo Estrada comes up to the plate with 2 men on and 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Estrada waiting for the full count pitch. Here it comes. That is low for ball 4. So now there's another walk, and the bases are loaded, which brings up George Springer. Springer with 19 home runs on the season, facing Castillo with the bases loaded, 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. 1 ball is the count. Here's the pitch, and Springer lines that one in the gap in right center field. That's going all the way to the wall. This is going to clear the bases. Springer heading for second. He is going to cruise in with a RBI double, and the Cubs, oh, it doesn't clear the bases. The runner stops at third. That's Estrada. So the Cubs have tied the game at 2 here in the bottom of the second inning. George Springer with a long overdue RBI double to tie up the ball game. He now has 60 RBIs on the season. And the pitcher Sale comes up with 1 out and 2 men on. We are going to try the squeeze play with Sale here at the plate. Here comes the pitch to Sale. He lays down the bunt. He pops it up right at the pitcher. The throw over to third, and they double off the runner. So the Cubs do manage to tie the score. We go to the top of the third of a 2-2 ball game. Senzel facing Sale here in the top of the third inning. 1-2 is the count. Sale delivers. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 3, so that's the first out of the inning. Friedel now the batter with 1 out and nobody on. Sale working with a 2-1 count. Here is the pitch. Friedel lines it into center field. Coming in is Springer. He plays it on the hop, and that's going to be a 1-out single for Friedel here in the top of the third inning. Suarez now the batter. 1 out, 1 man on. First pitch to Eugenio Suarez, and the runner goes to throw down to second, and he is out. Buster Posey throws out the base runner at second. That is the second out of the inning, and now Suarez batting against Sale with 2 outs and nobody on base. Buster Posey has now thrown out 21 base runners this season. 2 balls is the count. Here's the pitch to Suarez, a grounder toward third. Bryant has it. He throws to first, and that'll end the inning. So the Reds do not score as Sale faces the minimum. We go to the bottom of the third of a 2-2 tie. Carlos Correa leading off for the Cubs in the bottom of the third inning. 1-2 is the count. Here's the pitch to Correa. And he drives that one deep left field. I think the wind's got a hold of this one. It's going to land in the seats. Carlos Correa with a solo home run, giving the Cubs a 3-2 lead in the bottom of the third inning. 398 feet out into the left field bleachers. Carlos Correa with home run number 18 on the season. And now Danny Santana comes up. Santana facing There's a grounder toward first, picked up by Van Meter. He steps on the base for out number 1. Rizzo now the batter, 1 out, nobody on. Castillo working. Here's the first pitch to Rizzo. And he grounds that one past the first baseman into right field. That's going to be a single. Rizzo stopping it. Oh no, he's heading for second. Rizzo with an aggressive base running move gets all the way to second base on what looked like a routine single to right field. So nice hustling play there by Rizzo. And it brings up Chris Bryant with 1 out and a runner in scoring position. Cubs looking to add to this lead in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Here comes the 2-ball count to Bryant, and he grounds it towards short. Picked up, he looks the runner back and throws over to first. That is out number 2. Harper now the batter with 2 outs and 1 man on. Harper 1 for 1 today. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Bryce Harper. And a swing and a miss to end the inning. So Harper strikes out. The Cubs do score, taking a 3-2 lead into the top of the 4th inning. Sale now working against Moustakas in the top of the 4th. 1-2 is the count. Sale delivers the pitch. Strike 3 called right at the knees. That is out number 1. Adolfo now the batter with 1 out, nobody on. Sale working with a 2-2 count. Here it comes. Strike 3 called at the knees. Got him looking with the fastball that time, and Sale now has 5 strikeouts in the ballgame. Van Meter the next batter. 2 outs, nobody on. 2-2 is the count. Here's the pitch to Van Meter. And Sale punches out the side. 6 strikeouts in the game. We go to the bottom of the 4th. The Cubs up by 1. Posey now facing Castillo here in the bottom of the 4th inning. He drew a walk his last time up. Here comes the pitch from Castillo and a grounder toward third. Third baseman has it. He throws over to first. That's out number 1. Estrada now the batter with a 1 out, nobody on. Castillo working with a 1-ball count. Here comes the pitch. And a liner down the left field line. That's going all the way down in the corner. Estrada's going to have extra bases. He rounds first, heading for second. He is going to cruise in with a stand-up double here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Estrada now in scoring position for George Springer, who come up with a big base hit in the 2nd inning. Castillo facing Springer with a 2-ball count. Here is the pitch. And Springer pops it up to center. Going over is the center fielder. However, he's going to play it on a hop. Man, I thought he had plenty of time to get to that one. Springer has another RBI double as the Cubs now take a 4-2 lead here in the bottom of the 4th inning. I don't know if he just ran a bad route to that ball or what happened, but that seemed like it should have been a playable ball out in center field. So Sale now the batter. He bunted into a double play the last time up. He is 2 for 27 on the season. We're going to give him a chance to bunt again. See if Sale can execute a little better this time. So the bunt sign is on. Here comes the pitch. The ground ball back toward the mound. The pitcher throws over to third, and they tag Springer for the 2nd out of the inning. So the sacrifice is again unsuccessful. The Cubs now have the runner on first and 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning. Correa now the batter against Castillo with a 2-2 count. Here comes the pitch. That is strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So the Cubs score again, taking a 4-2 lead into the top of the 5th inning. Gregorius facing Sale here in the top of the 5th. First pitch, here it comes. And there's a pop-up to right center field. Chasing is Springer. He calls off Harper and makes the play for out number 1. Barnhart now the batter with 1 out, nobody on. Sale working with a 2-strike count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Got him with the slider down, and Sale got him to swing right over that breaking pitch. So 7 punch-outs in the game now as Luis Castillo comes up to the plate. 2 outs and nobody on. Sale working with a 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss to end the inning. Sale now has 8 in the game. We go to the bottom of the 5th of a 4-2 Cub lead. Santana facing Castillo here in the bottom of the 5th inning to lead off for the Cubs. Here's a full count pitch to Danny Santana, and he swings and misses for strike 3. That was a fastball at 95, and Danny Santana could not catch up with it. Anthony Rizzo now the batter, 1 out, nobody on. Castillo working with another full count. Here comes the pitch. Popped up, short right field. Coming in is the right fielder. He calls for it and makes the play for out number 2. Chris Bryant now batting. He is 0 for 2 today, facing Luis Castillo with 2 outs and nobody on. 2 strikes is the count. Here's the pitch to Bryant, and he pops it up to short left center field. Coming in as the left fielder, and the play is made to end the inning. So the Cubs do not score as they're retired in order. We go to the top of the 6th of a 4-2 Cub lead. Senzel facing Sale here in the top of the 6th inning. Sale sitting on 66 pitches. Here's the 2-2 count and the delivery. Strike 3 called at the knees, and Sale is really dialed in today. That's strikeout number 9 for him in 5 1/3 innings or more. Sale now facing Friedel with a 2-2 count. Here it comes. Strike 3 called at the knees. Another, that one's a sinker that time. And strikeout number 10 as Sale has just hit double digits. Suarez now the batter. 2 outs, nobody on. Sale facing Suarez with a 3-1 count. And a grounder up the middle. The shortstop, Correa, has it. He throws to first and the inning is over. Well, I guess you can't strike them all out. We go to the bottom of the 6th of a 4-2 Chicago lead. Harper leading off against Castillo in the bottom of the 6th inning. Harper's 1 for 2 today. Full count pitch to Bryce Harper. And he swings and misses for strike 3. That was a sinker down, and he chased it for the first out of the inning. Buster Posey now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. Castillo working with a full count. Here it comes. Outside for ball 4. Buster Posey showing a good eye there, drawing the walk, and bringing up Thairo Estrada. Estrada is 1 for 1 today, with 1 out and 1 man on. Castillo working with a 3-1 count. There's a grounder toward third. He certainly went up and got that one. The throw goes to second, the relay to first, and that is a 5-4-3 double play. So the inning is over. We go to the top of the 7th, the Cubs up by 2. Moustakas facing Sale in the top of the 7th inning. Here comes the 3-1 pitch from Chris Sale, and there's a pop-up coming in fast as Santana. He has a line on it, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Adolfo now the batter with 1 out, nobody on. Sale working. 2 strikes is the count. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Sale has 11 now in the ball game. That was a slider, nasty pitch. And that brings up Josh Van Meter with 2 outs, nobody on. Sale working with a 1-ball count. Here it comes. Popped up on the infield. Going back is Estrada. Correa calls him off and makes the play to end the inning. So the Reds retired in order. We go to the bottom of the 7th of a 4-2 ball game. And here to lead the 7th inning stretch today, we have Kevin Tapani. George Springer is facing Ryan Newtoff here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Newtoff is the new Cincinnati reliever. He has thrown 33 innings, walked 21, struck out 30 with an ERA of exactly 6. Newtoff will face Springer, Sale, and Correa here in the bottom of the 7th inning. First pitch to George Springer. He is looking for the sign. Here is the delivery. And Springer pops it up. The catcher coming out from behind the plate, called off by the third baseman, who puts it away for out number 1. Sale now batting with 1 out, nobody on. Newtoff working. First pitch to Chris Sale. Here it comes. And Sale grounds it up the middle. The second baseman has it. Throw over to first for out number 2. Correa now facing Newtoff with 2 outs, nobody on. 2 strikes is the count. Here's the pitch. Correa swings and misses for strike 3, so the inning is over. We go now to the top of the 8th of a 4-2 ball game. And Sale coming back out for inning of work number 8. He is going to face Gregorius Barnhart and probably a pinch hitter for the pitcher's spot here in the top of the 8th inning. 1 ball is the count. Sale delivers the pitch. Lined up the middle, that's a base hit. Sale just about had his head taken off by that line drive, so a leadoff single for the Reds here in the top of the 8th inning, and that is going to rouse activity in the Cubs bullpen, as we are going to see Joe Jimenez warmed up in the Cub bullpen. We're going to visit the mound. Sale says, "How do I feel?" "Why, I feel great." Jimenez is warming up. Sale facing Barnhart, top of the 8th inning. 1 man on, nobody out. Here is the 1-2 count. Sale delivers the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Got him to chase the high fastball right there. 12 strikeouts down the game for Chris Sale. And now we have a pinch hitter coming up. Orestes Aquino coming off the Reds bench with 11 home runs, 24 RBIs, and a .241 batting average. He is pinch hitting for the pitcher's spot here in the top of the 8th inning. Sale is working. 2 strikes is the count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Sale has strikeout number 13. And now we have Nick Senzel coming up with 2 outs and the runner still on first. Sale working. 2 balls is the count. And there's a liner into right field. Harper comes in fast. He's charging. The throw goes to the cutoff man. And that puts the tying run on base here in the top of the 8th inning. And now Nick Castellanos comes up to pinch hit for the Reds. Castellanos has 8 home runs, 31 RBIs, and a .232 batting average on the season. So the situation is the Cubs are up by 2. There's 2 outs and 2 men on base. Sale has thrown 103 pitches. He has thrown 7 2/3 innings and struck out 13. And this is going to be the moment where I'm going to go out to the mound and gracefully take the ball out of Chris Sale's glove and hand it to Joe Jimenez. Joe Jimenez is coming into this ball game having thrown 38 1/3 innings, walked 8, struck out 50 with an ERA of .282. Jimenez is going to be working with 2 inherited runners and 2 outs in the top of the 8th inning. Here comes the 1-2 count. Jimenez looking for the sign. And the pitch to Castellanos. And he gets the strikeout to end the inning. So the Reds strand 2. They do not score. We're going to the bottom of the 8th of a 4-2 ball game. And now we're just going to go ahead and warm up the Swiss Army knife. Edwin Diaz will be ready to come into this game in the 9th inning. Lucas Sims has come out of the Reds bullpen. He has thrown 56 1/3 innings, walked 21, struck out 83 with a .431 ERA. He's going to face Santana, Rizzo, and Bryant here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Sims working with a 1-ball count. Here is the pitch to Santana. And a pop-up in foul territory. The third baseman comes over and he grabs it for out number 1. Next up is Rizzo with 1 out, nobody on. Sims working with a 1-ball count. Here's the pitch to Rizzo and he pops it up to left field. Coming in is the left fielder. He, on the run, makes the catch. Oh, did he drop it? Oh, he dropped that. So Aquino is charged with an error. And the Cubs now have a runner on first with 1 out. Man. So Chris Bryant comes up now with 1 out, 1 man on. Sims working to Bryant. 1 ball is the count. And Bryant lines into center field. That is going to be caught, however, for out number 2. Hard hit ball off Bryant's bat. But ultimately, Senzel checks it down for the 2nd out of the inning. Sims now facing Harper with 2 outs and the runner still on first. Here comes the 2-strike pitch, and Harper pops it up down the left field line. Chasing is the left fielder. He makes the play in fair territory to end the inning. So the Cubs strand a runner. They do not score. We're going to the top of the 9th of a 4-2 ball game. And Edwin Diaz is going to come into this ball game to pitch for the Cubs. He is going to face the 3, 4, and 5 batters in the Reds lineup in the top of the 9th inning. Suarez leading off for the Reds. He steps up to the plate. 2-2 is the count. Diaz looking for the sign. And here is the delivery. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. And Suarez can't believe it. That was a slider for the first strikeout of the inning. Moustakas now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. Diaz working. First pitch to Moustakas. There's a liner up the middle. The shortstop, it gets by him into center field. So that is a 1-out single here in the top of the 9th inning. And now Micker Adolfo is the batter. With 1 out, 1 man on. Diaz working. Moustakas over on first is not exactly a threat to run. Adolfo waiting for the full count pitch. That is outside for ball 4. So Diaz now has the tying run on base. And now it's going to be time to warm up another reliever. We are going to warm up Tarik Skubal in case if we need to pitch to some lefties. Diaz says I'm good. Skubal is warming up. Van Meter now steps up to the plate. Oh, and we should probably also warm up another righty. So, what is Hendricks? He's 43%. Junior Fernandez is 41%. Birdie is 69%. So Birdie, we have to face one righty. That would probably be the guy to bring in. So Diaz now facing Van Meter with 1 out, 2 men on in the top of the 9th inning. 1-1 is the count. Here's the pitch to Van Meter, and he pops it up on the infield. Coming in is the third baseman Bryant. He looks up and he puts it away for out number 2. And now Didi Gregorius comes up to the plate with 2 outs, 2 men on. Cubs up by 2 in the top of the 9th inning. Diaz looking to try to nail down the save. Here is the first pitch to Gregorius. And a grounder up the middle. Shortstop Correa has it. He throws over to first and the game is over. So the Cubs are victorious 4-2 in Game 3 of this series. The Cubs getting 4 runs on 6 hits with 1 error. The Reds 2 runs on 6 hits with 1 error. We see that the player of today's game is in fact the Cubs' Chris Sale. He went 7 2/3 of 5-hit 2-run baseball. Only 1 was earned with 13 strikeouts. And I just want to point out, Sale's line on the season, he has 108 strikeouts to only 15 walks. That is Bob Tewksbury territory that he's in this season. A very impressive ratio that he's got going on there. So Sale earns the win. He goes to 4-4. Jimenez with the hold. He got the last out in the 8th inning. And Diaz with his 21st save of the season and lowering his ERA to $1.90. Luis Castillo suffers the loss. He drops to 8-8. He went 6 innings of 6-hit, 4-run baseball with 3 walks and 5 strikeouts and a home run allowed. So, the Cubs' George Springer also coming up with a big day. 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs. The Cubs improve. They are now 30 games over 500 at 67-37. The Reds drop to 49-54. Thank you for watching Replacement Player Baseball.